Yeah, and all the gas he poured down, it was kaboof, and this thing pulled a wheelie like this and went down the road a little bit and then died, and then he got it running again, and it was just a big puff of smoke. The thing did a wheelie. It was something to see, you know what I mean? Everybody's watching it, and then so I got in it and I'm driving it out of town, right? And the brakes keep locking up, and I have to get out and release the front brakes because it wasn't done yet. And by the time I got it to Rez's, the brakes were locking up and the transmission went out. And so I put it in the back of his shop, outside in the yard, fenced-in yard, you know. And he's been a friend for 30 years. Wow. And so I put it out back, and then a big storm came, and it hit it, and it tore it all apart. Isn't that something? That's amazing. This storm hit this thing and tore it all apart. Motorhome, yeah. And so it was ruined. So I told my friend that he could have the engine out of it. Yes. And it was like a Dodge 360. It was like a real powerful engine. So I give it to him, and he took it apart, and he sold the motor, and he got a lot of money out of it. But he was my good friend. And
sure he was. Reza.
I hung out with him, you know.
President Reagan, okay.
But I heard that my mom had written a letter.
She had
written a letter to me, telling me that she loved me.
Address it to your son, David Clavey.
And she wanted me to come
back. Say you won't be coming back. Like
but Ashley got the letter and tore it up.
Ashley tore it up.
I didn't get to read. I didn't get to read the letter.
Threw it away.
You know what I mean?
David never got it.
No.
Send a letter.
But the thing is that I knew that my mom
to the Clave.
wrote a letter to me.
She had written a letter.
I know that she wrote a letter to me.
She sent me a letter. Well, she sent me a letter, said, David, I want you coming back soon.
Well, that's because she...
Listen, Clave, can't you see? I gotta have you back to my arms once again.
Right.
Anyway,
because she loved me.
She loved you. My mama loved me.